Hi, I'm Mike Russo from the Local Block, and today I'm going to show you a property that's coming up for foreclosure in Newcastle, Colorado in Garfield County. This is out west. It's a commuting town to people that work in Aspen. It's very close to Glenwood Springs, actually very close to where I used to live. I know this development on Riverview. It's right on the Colorado River. So let's just take a deep dive like we do every week. So this is 646 Riverview Drive, unit 907. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 1,200 square feet. You're gonna see pretty special in here. There's a lot of them that are really 2 beds. We're looking at the demand on auction.com right now. It's got a potential upcoming auction date of March 12th. The auction is not on auction.com. It's actually live at the county courthouse, which is in Glenwood Springs. The collateral analytics estimate of being able to fix it up and resell it is $508,000, and the rental estimate is $2,100. I'll show you a little bit more about that in a little bit, but 598 total views of people looking at this property right now. So you determine, like, hey, is there going to be a lot of demand for this when you show up at the county courthouse? So like all things, I start at Redfin, and you can see in Newcastle for a $300,000 to a $500,000 price point with at least 2 to 3 bedrooms and 2 baths with any type of home type, there is a total of 9 properties for sale. Right down here where you see the 2 units, 410, that's the Riverview neighborhood. And I picked out a competing property at $489,000. So this property is in the same neighborhood. You can see that from the pictures, it is recently redone. It's got new paint. It's probably got new cabinets. It's got new LVP flooring. It's been virtually staged. I mean, it looks beautiful. It's 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,200 square feet, which is the same as the subject unit. And here you can see it's been on the market for 51 days. They're looking for $408 a square foot. I know it's already had some price reductions, so we'll just look down here. Purchased in 2007, right before the market crashed in the 230s. The Garfield County and that area of Colorado is really hot with people going there. Seems to cool down, right? Because there's people that, this has been sitting, and they started at $499, and here they're at, $489 now, and still looking for a buyer. So as we drill down further, as you know, for me, it's really important to look at sales. So in this case, I selected the same 300 and 500 range. I've did sales over the last 6 months, and you can see right here off the bat, there's a 2-bed, 2-bath unit that's 1,050 square feet that sold for $389. We can see that there's another Riverview property that was 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet that sold it for $487. So let's just take a look at that. I would say this has been upgraded. It's got quartz countertops. It's got new paint, right? It's got new LVP floors. So you can see for the active one on the market that is now $489 really is right in line with where the other comp is, recent comp. But let's see what happened with their pricing history. They too started at $499, lowered it down to $489 in October, and got a contract pretty quickly when it's at that right price. So, you can see that there's pretty tight price sensitivity even over, $10,000 in this market. So if we go back, so there's 9 homes for sale. There's 7 that sold in the last 6 months. So, that's about 6 months worth of inventory in the price range. There's only a couple of properties that have sold in the Riverview neighborhood. So how do you judge going to foreclosure? You don't know what it looks like inside. And so as I've told you before, I love PropWire. So I found the unit in PropWire. PropWire estimates the value at $463, which, again, is pretty close to what it is. You can see that their original loan on this property was $209,000. And so, I'm not sure, they're out-of-state owners, absentee, according to PropWire. I'm not really sure why this one's headed to auction. And in today's market, there's a lot of chances that these get sold prior to auction. But, coming up with a price of, how much in 1,200 square feet are you going to have to repair? The good thing is, the condo provides a lot of things like, gas and electric and all that. So, do you equate, $100 a square foot that would make it, $12,000 to repair? That's too cheap. right? Could you have to go in and spend $25,000? That's probably within reason. So this thing could get, depending on whether it's an end user or an investor, this could get a decent price at auction, and the bank is going to sell it for the amount of credit that they're owed, right? So showing up on the day of auction, this might be a really good opportunity for somebody to get a great buy in Newcastle, Colorado. Again, this is the local block where we break down a property every week. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're following me on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe, or make sure to subscribe to my newsletter at thelocalblock.com. Have a great day.